Hey guys, it's Nile here, super excited because today is the day I'm finally leaving to Corning, California with my mom to go attend the Rainbow Aviation Light Sport Repairman's course. I'm super excited about this. I've been wanting to go for this for a while and saving up for it for a long time. And the day has finally come that we are leaving. We're getting in the car, we're heading to El Paso International Airport, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, well we are now at El Paso International Airport on our way to go to Corning, California and the Light Sport Repairman's course. This is going to be my first time on any kind of commercial airliner, even though I have almost 26 hours as a pilot already. So this will be pretty interesting. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, Mom.
Look at that smile. What do you see?
Alright, we are in Phoenix. Still another leg to go. Got a 2-hour layover here, and then on to Sacramento. We're now in Sacramento. Grandma will pick us up and head off to the hotel for the night. Alright guys, so we are now here in Corning at the hotel. It's about midnight right now, and my mom and I are both pretty tired. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be able to film at the course, but hopefully I do, and I'll get to see you guys tomorrow. Good morning everybody. Alright, so it is Saturday morning now. I'm going downstairs, and we're here at the hotel still. We're going downstairs, go get some breakfast. Hey guys, Future Nile here. I was asked not to film outside and talk about the course anymore just because apparently during one of these courses somebody brought a camera and recorded the course and then went and started trying to sell that. So I don't blame them, but they were gracious enough to allow me to fly my drone and film out there. So I got to do some really neat formation flying with a Xena 750 and a Cessna 140. I made sure that these flights were totally within FAA regulations. I had permission from the airport and the airport owners to do it. I had a ground-based radio and I was in constant communication with the pilots, and I never exceeded 400 feet or flew directly above the runway. So, enjoy! Alright guys, well, the day has come. The 15-day light sport repairman's course is officially over. And wow, I think that's the only word I've got for this right now. So I've learned a lot while I've been at this course, and I'm so glad I took it. And I can't even start doing this video without thanking my parents, my mom, and Sarah, my dad, Clinton. I need to thank Brian and Carol Carpenter for holding this course. The Lord has really blessed me by just allowing me to be here and supplying the funds, the connections, the information, everything really. And I need to thank you guys for watching these videos and commenting, and patrons and donors, people who have sent supplies in, and sponsors. Thank you. If it wasn't for all of you, I really don't know if I would be doing this. I don't know if I would really even be here right now. So, as a recap of the last 15 days, I have been here in Corning, California. In case you guys didn't know, I've been, for the last 15 days, here in Corning, California, taking the Rainbow Aviation Light Sport Repairman's course. And what this course is there is a category of aircraft in the United States called light sport. And these light sport aircraft are aircraft that go less than 130 knots, and they weigh less than 1,300 pounds. They don't have constant speed propellers. Basically, simple light aircraft. But a light sport repairman is sort of like an A&P mechanic, except they're not certified to work on FAA certified aircraft, but light sport aircraft. Light sport aircraft are certified to ASTM standards instead of FAA standards. That doesn't make them any less safe though. So what this course does is, after going through this course for 120 hours, I get a certificate. I can take that certificate to the FSDO and local flight standards district office and get my light sport repairman's certificate. And what the certificate does is it allows me to work on and to repair and perform maintenance and sign off annuals and 100-hour inspections on light sport aircraft. I am not, if I want to do something like a modification, I would need a letter of authorization from the manufacturer. The big thing about this though is, after 30 months of experience, 30 months of the equivalent of 40 hours a week of experience, so most people it takes about 5 years, I can apply to take my A&P test without having to go through the apprenticeship route. And in the meantime, I can charge for my services. So this is really great, and it's also been really good because I've been learning about, for example, carburetor sinking on the 912. I've been learning composite repair, fabric repair. I've been learning about hardware and proper safety wiring, steel and aluminum and the different grades, what they're used for, regulations. I've learned so much in this course, and I think it's really going to help me with KitFox 1000, bring it to the next level and get done faster and be done safer. Learning how to do things safely, effectively, everything from organization in the shop to business practices, and how to properly carb sync the 912, for example. So yeah, really excited. Now we're going to stay with my grandparents tonight in Sacramento, and then tomorrow morning we are leaving on a flight to Phoenix to spend the week with the rest of my family in Phoenix before driving home. And I'm going to get right back to work on KitFox 1000 as soon as I get there. Another major blessing while I've been here is that Brian Carpenter was kind enough to sit down for an interview with me. So here's that interview. Brian, Carol, thank you guys so much for holding this course. The rest of you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. So like, subscribe, and share, and don't forget to ring that bell icon. And if you want your own Stool t-shirt and support what I'm doing and support KitFox 1000, you can go ahead and check out the link in the description or at the end of this video.
I'm Brian Carpenter with Rainbow Aviation, and we're teaching the light sport repairman maintenance class. And of course, you just showed up and took that class. You've been here for what, 16 days now?
15 days, yes
15
sir.
Days, yeah.
So why did you start doing this class?
Well, it kind of wasn't so much that we decided to do it rather than, you know, in aviation, change is the norm in the industry.
Yes, sir.
And you can get all bent out of shape and you can fight it, or you can embrace the change and see how you can be of some service whenever the rules change. And so 2 years before the light sport rule was actually implemented, we were writing curriculum because we saw this little niche that we happened to fit in just perfectly. Carol being a teacher by trade and my experience in aviation, it was kind of a perfect combination. Without Carol, of course, I wouldn't have done all this because the administrative portion is just way too brutal for me to be able to manage all that. And of course, with my diverse background in aviation, it made it kind of a natural thing. And since we'd already been doing flight instruction, maintenance in type certificated airplanes, we were used to working with the FAA side of things, and because we were doing the light sport and the experimental stuff, we were used to working with that side of things. And the melding of those two were kind of what made up the light sport industry, and so we were kind of perfectly suited to be able to do that. And so we embraced it, we went for it, and we basically invested everything we had in the light sport rule, and now that's about 90% of our business now is all light sport stuff.
Well, you guys certainly do an excellent job at it. So was your father in aviation, or how did you specifically get into aviation?
You know, it was kind of interesting. My father was, he had a PhD in education. He taught school his entire life, and but his hobby growing up was building model airplanes.
Wow.
And so by the time I was 5 years old, I was flying free flight and control line model airplanes, and it just got in my blood. I couldn't get it out, you know.
Yes,
It's kind of like drug dealer giving you cocaine. Once they give you a taste, you're stuck with it for life, even if you don't like it.
Well, thank you so much for holding this course, Brian. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, you're on the right track. Somebody your age that's embracing it like this, and you were stepping right up with everybody else that had been doing this for a long time, knew a lot of information. I was quite impressed, actually. Put you out there doing carb sync, and you're the only one that got it right off the bat, so good job.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.